Assalamu alaikum. Brother, we know how to dawa to atheists and educated people, but how to dawa to a layman who does not understand the scriptures and he has not gone to school? How to deal with such people? If I tell them, they start laughing and all these things. And second question is that, can I wish salam to Ahle Kitab?
Brother, that's two questions. The first question is that how can you dawa with a layman? With an educated person, fine, you can do with science, but the layman, and when we speak, they laugh. In fact, to do dawa with a layman is also very easy, but the strategy changes. If you talk about science, then he'll laugh. So therefore, if you read the Quran, there are different strategies used by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to convey the message. For example, one of the strategies is that do good things, then you get a reward, you go to Jannah. If you do evil things, committing a sin, you get a punishment, you go to hell. So with a layman who doesn't believe in science and doesn't know about science, you have to use a different strategy, and it is very easy with them. You have to speak about the good things, don't rob, you talk about heaven and hell. He will not object. He will not tell that which book says about heaven and hell. Where does it say? I have gone to school, science doesn't talk about hell, science doesn't talk about heaven. So with the layman who's uneducated, with him you use a different strategy. You have to speak about emotion, but there should be logic. It should not be contradictory. So for example, a layman, if he's worshipping an idol, tell him that if the idol falls, it will break. So when the idol cannot help itself, how will it help you? Logic. He may not know about science. You talk about simple logic. Suppose a fly sits on the idol cannot remove the fly. How will it help you? In these ways, giving logical explanation, simple explanation. And if he's a religious person who has heard from his superiors, from his pandits or his priest about Christianity, so and so, Islam is such and such teaching, then you can talk a little bit about comparative religion on a lower level. You can do. You can use comparative religion, you can use logic, you can use simple examples about day-to-day life. And if you read in the Quran, Quran says about these are the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the moon, the sun. Don't talk about scientific aspect. Talk about who could have made them, who could have created them in the right way but natural. So you have to use a different strategy. As far as the second question is concerned, and we wish salam to Ahle Kitab, the reply is